Hi guys, welcome back to Duskwood. I know it's been a month. I've just been busy doing some shit, and now I'm back. I'll try to finish this game quickly. And I genuinely remember what happened last time. I think Richie was dead, and I don't know if he's actually dead because they found blood and all that. I think he is, but let's see. Okay, so Jake has texted us. Hello, Velvet. Jake. We're not gonna be like Richie's dead right off the bat. He just came back. I've read up on everything. I'm sorry about what happened. Richie was your friend. Would you like to talk about it? I'd love to. I could barely take it. I mean, I could actually, but I wanted to look away so badly. But then I might not have seen any clues, but I was the only one he had in that moment, but I had no choice. I'll say that because they're supposed to. Do you know that I had to hang up? It was with Jesse only 100 times worse. Although I hoped he would just get back up again because the call just continued. All I could do was scream. I guess let's make it more dramatic, I think. Nothing else. To tell him everything would be okay, but everything isn't. That's just stupid to say, and nothing else. It hurts to talk about it. I'm here, Velvet. Why can't you take me into your arms? Oh, well, I want to say that. I want to say that. Why can't you look me in the eyes? Oh my god. This is so. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tell me that everything will be fine. I wish I could. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's our fault, you know. No, I'm not gonna blame us. Let's not talk about this anymore. Really? I don't want there to be anything unsaid between us. You're right, I've got lots more to say. We ignored so many threats. Even when Jesse was attacked, we just continued. We lost Richie, but aren't any closer to finding Hannah. I'm not gonna say that. You are angry. I understand that. It's really hard to believe that. It's not hard to believe. You're trying to understand you mean. Every one of the options was mean. I don't want to be mean to Jake. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say both of that. We don't know what happened to Jake. I'm not gonna be mean to him. You're not gonna watch me be mean to my Jake. There's nothing I can do but to tell you that I'm sincerely sorry for your loss. But we have no other choice but to carry on. Giving up is a luxury that we cannot afford right now, considering what is at stake for us. And why not? I am not going to question him for that. I want to be honest with you. I've thought of stopping everything too. Because I worry so much about you that is crushing me. Aw, Jake. See, I can't be mean to him and he's so worried about me. I thought about taking your hand and turning our backs on all of this. Oh my god. But it would be pointless. Our responsibilities would catch up with us, no matter where we go. When you accepted my call back, then you took Hannah's destiny in your hands too. Let's be real, I don't really care about Hannah. I care about you, Jake. That day, her destiny became your burden, just like it became mine. All we can do is not lose sight of our path. Even if this path seems endless and insurmountable at times. But I still ask you to go to the end of it with me. But only because you'd be lost without me. I will. I've told you before. And I am even more convinced of it now than I was before. We will find Hannah well wed. Will we? And Richie too. Can we continue with our investigations? Let's put a face to the man without a face. Richie wanted to tell me something. But he couldn't anymore. We don't know what it sounded like. What do you mean it sounded like? That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. If that was tactless of me. Richie showed me he could hear screams from the forest. I couldn't hear anyone screaming. How likely do you think it is that it was Hannah? I couldn't hear anyone screaming. But he only called me after he had heard it already. How likely do you think it is that that was Hannah? Well, during your conversation with the others, you said that Richie was afraid it might have been Hannah. From that, we can gather that the scream will have come from a female person. So the attacker might have used Hannah to lure Richie into the forest. Why would he do that all of a sudden? I hoped we might be able to come up with something. Richie was supposed to break the rule on purpose. Yes. A good thought. So he wanted to attack Richie. But why should he attack him? Since Richie got the sign of the Raven, you've been expecting an attack on him. Isn't that true? Yes, that's what the legends say. But she didn't believe it anyway. Oh yeah, wait. But why did Jessie not get attacked? Oh, she did get attacked. She wasn't killed though. If I remember the legend correctly, the marked people are only brought into the forest in the night of the new moon. Correct. According to Jessie, it's only in the first night of the new moon of the year. But Richie's attack did not occur in the first night of the new moon of the year. And it wasn't night either. Which is why Jessie's so sure that Richie can still be found alive. But it's true that Richie was brought into the forest.
Hello, my name is Alan Bloomgate. I'm with the Duskwood police. I hope I'm not bothering you.
Oh.
I have a few questions for you concerning Hannah Dunford and Amy Bell Lewis.
Amy. I terminated the call. Sorry about that. But talking to the police wouldn't be a wise move right now. I agree. In any case, we must assume that you are already a suspect. The suspect I murdered Richie? I knew that already. I'm probably more suspicious than the entire group put together. It's not exactly helpful that you ended the call right in the middle of the conversation. That is funny. I know. Still, I thought it was the best option in that moment. In case he calls you again, please do not accept the call. Okay. So, is there anything else we should discuss concerning the attack on Richie? Yes, one more thing. Okay, let's see what else I have. The attacker didn't show himself to me this time. Why do you think that was? It is important. Every detail is important. He showed himself to us on with the attack on Jesse. That could have multiple reasons. Did he not think it was necessary? Or does it mean something? I'm thinking with my Attack on Titan mindset right now. Okay. Were you maybe only supposed to concentrate on Richie? No, that's not really his style. Yes, you might be right there. Right, I think we've discussed everything that concerns Richie's attack. I think we have, yeah. I had thought Phil would be the most important of our clues. No, Phil is like, I think he's just a cold character that just gets mistaken, like misunderstood. But considering the current events, I'm forced to rethink that idea. The police should see that Phil is innocent now too, right? If the attack on Richie gives enough evidence for Phil's innocence. After all, we don't know the charges or any of the circumstances. Phil gave the bracelet to the pawn shop. I almost forgot that over everything else that happened. Thanks for reminding me. Him giving the bracelet to the pawn shop is more proof that he does appear to play a part in all of this. You think that's why Hannah wanted to meet up with him? That is a very good question, Velvet. Maybe she also found out that Phil had given away the bracelet. Just like us. I'm sure the pawnbroker isn't too big on data protection. You know what I'm implying, Jakey boy. Richie was the first one to suspect Phil. I'll tell him that as well. Yes. He had made a direct connection between him and the raven on his garage door. So what now? There's lots to do. We have a prison inmate which Hannah wanted to visit. We know the identity of the body from Duskwood's forest. And we know Jennifer's name now. Let me think. I think first of all I will check which of our clues will yield results the most quickly. And then go after that clue. It sounds good. Are you keeping me out of everything on purpose? Yes. Of course he is. I want you to rest. You don't need to say that again, but I don't want that. Don't worry, there will be enough for you to do. What you had to witness. You shouldn't just shrug it off. Right now, we don't know what else we have to put up with. But it's important that you face the unknown both rested and with a clear mind. Thank you for caring about me. I care about you too, Jake. I think you need rest. You've been doing a lot of shit too. See you later, Velvet. No, don't go. Okay. Guys, how are we gonna go on now? Should we go to the hut that Richie rented for us? Does anyone know the specific whereabouts of the hut? Yes, I do. I don't want to go to the hut anymore. Not without him. But that's what Richie would have wanted. And then you want us to hide for all eternity? He's somewhere out there. I have to find him. Just so you can be captured by the man without a face like Richie. We all want to fight him, Jesse. That the police only found his cap has to mean something. Oh yeah, his body is not found, right? To be honest, I can't leave Duskwood with a clear conscience right now. But I have to ask you for something, Velvet, so that we can continue. I want you to reveal everything to us that you and Jake have found out. Oh my god. There can't be any more secrets. I knew you'd ask that one day. And I want to ask you something else. Oh my god. I want you to add Jake to our group. Oh. He'd never want that. It's not about what Jake wants. In a way, it is. At least try it, please. He owes it to us. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I think the others feel similarly. I trust you, Velvet. Stop giving me all these decisions to make, bro. And I want to stay in Duskwood to find Hannah and now Richie. So we don't know if Richie's dead for real. What the hell is going on? But only knowing half the truth all the time and knowing that there are things that are deliberately being kept secret from me. It's only because one of you guys can be the killer. That's really hard for me. I want to carry on trusting you so we can get our friends back. But I need to know everything in order to do that. I'll talk to Jake. Thanks, Velvet. Well, that's a new mission. Jake? What happened, Velvet? How do I put this? The others are requesting us to reveal the results of our investigation. I knew you wouldn't like that. I can kind of understand them, Jake. After what happened to Richie, I'm sure that it was nobody from the group. I don't think so. We've been putting this off for far too long. And I'm sure we'll benefit from it too. Do it for me. Manipulation. He'll do it for me. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. He really does listen to me. You may share the results of our investigation with them. Thanks. And there's something else. He's gonna be like, what now? How bad would it be for you to join the group chat? I should have seen it coming. If I had opened with that, you would have never agreed. Fine. Oh my god, this is so sweet. He just does whatever I ask him. We'll do it together. Oh yeah, we'll do it together, Jake. But I have to ask you a favor too. Of course. You need to remove Richie from the group chat. We must expect Richie's phone to be in the corporate sand now. True. True. Therefore, he might be able to read all the chats that Richie is involved in. True. Yeah, we're kicking Richie, bro. And under those circumstances, we cannot reveal the results of our investigation. I understand. Thanks, Velvet. It's not that hard to do. What the hell? Why am I being like, oh, in the sense that you can take all the time you need? I'm gonna do it right away. There's no time to take. What are you doing, Velvet? The right thing. The attacker could be reading everything we're saying. Velvet. Guys, this is Jake. Hey. Hello. Hi. Hello, and thank you for coming. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Okay, ignore that. Wait a second. Not so fast. What the fuck, bro? We need to get something out of the way first. Like what? In the beginning when Hannah disappeared. You were the first to know. You knew that something happened to her before all of us, including the police. Oh, God, I wonder how could you have known? I am accountable to none. You are to me. Whatever it is you're about to tell us. As long as I don't know how all of this came to be, I won't be able to believe one word of it. Dan, could you please stop that? It's okay, Velvet. Some time ago, I would have probably not told you this under any condition. But I would like to change my mind thanks to Velvet. I was in a phone call with Hannah when it happened. What? Yes. After we had lost contact for many years, Hannah had sent me an email. In this email, she asked me for help without any real explanation. Unfortunately, she sent it to an old address, which is why I only saw the message a few days later. And it seemed important to her. I called her immediately. She instantly picked up and was relieved when she saw me. You had a video call? Yes. Oh God, now I feel like I'm being sidetracked. Jealousy. I haven't even seen what he looks like, and he's had a video call with Hannah. And it was the day of her disappearance, that was it. I noticed the same thing. When I called her, Hannah also seemed to be relieved. I think that's probably an important observation by you too. Unfortunately, I do not know why she was relieved or why she was changed in the first place. And she couldn't tell me why she needed help either. Because before she could tell me, she was ambushed. It's horrible. Oh my God, I feel bad for you, Jake. She was your half sister. I'm a hacker wanted by the government. My person has invested a lot of time and money to finally be able to catch me. Contacting you was ultimately my only way of helping Hannah. At the same time, I couldn't risk raising suspicions that I might be involved in all of this. Just that went really well. But my conscience didn't allow me to just turn my back on Hannah. And when Thomas was sent the number of Velvet, I contacted her immediately. I knew straight away that she would play a key part. What part exactly, however, I do not know to this day. So that's what happened. Even I didn't know that. How exactly was Hannah attacked? Alas, I cannot tell you. I did not see the object the attacker used. Was there anyone else with Hannah? Had there been another person in Hannah's vicinity, I probably would not have been able to see them due to the angle of which Hannah was holding her phone. But I believe her to have been alone. There was, in any case, nothing to make me believe that there wasn't anyone else present. But another person would have been able to see you? I don't think so. I think that's all we need to know. Thank you. It was really important to get that out of the way. That was pretty much what I thought anyway. Then we can begin. Can I go home first? Sorry I didn't say it earlier. Of course, Jesse will wait for you. Thank you. Sorry again. And hurry up. And get some snacks while we wait, because why not? I'm famished. I wanted to stay in the junkyard, but I can't concentrate here. I kept looking out of the window to the edge of the forest. Oh, well, I still don't trust that guy. You just set your mind on that, haven't you? Yeah, I thought so. Because you think he's suspicious too. We can't prove any of the stuff he's been saying. Just thought I'd mention it. He's sort of your hacker. I don't know, don't ask me. I don't think he's suspicious too, no. Okay, well, that is it for today's video, guys. We did a lot, so we've added Jake to the group chat. We don't know that Richie's dead. We know that he's disappeared and he's gone, and he was bleeding when he was gone, so he should have been dead, but his body wasn't found, and I don't think they would just not make us not find his body if he was dead. So, yeah. Richie's disappeared. Jake's in the group chat. We're about to reveal some actual information. We found out about how he knew Hannah and how he was on a video call with Hannah, so she knows what he looks like. And yeah, so they've been on a video call, and she got attacked on a video call, and he saw it, or he saw that he was getting attacked, but he didn't know how she was getting attacked. So, okay, that's all that we'll find out. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see the rest in the next video. Thank you, babies.